All right. Let's get this place powered up. Boop. Definitely Zelda vibes every time they play that sound. It's like an 80s synth version of the basic jingle of victory. We're starting to get a background hum as the place powers up. Now I can go down there? It's kind of confusing. I thought it was already glowing the first time. Okay. Oh, one more. Maybe this is the tower I'm supposed to bring crashing down? That is tower-like, and it's coming down. Oh. It's a galaxy map. Or solar system, technically. Or accurately, I should say. Is this where I'm gonna... am I gonna planet hop? Or is the whole game on this planet? Because it does kind of feel like we're dead-ending, like we don't have a lot of new places to go to. So maybe we'll planet hop. Hey, what's that? Super missile. This powerful attack uses 5 missiles. Using the power being press and hold A to charge, then press down to fire. Whoa. Oops. Oh. There's my reason to use the primary beam. Did I do it? Yep, that's the missile beam thing. All right. If you just tap it, it goes back to the original one. Good to know. And where do you go? Oh, there's a save point? That means we're probably going to have a boss fight. They're being suddenly really friendly with these save points. I feel like I just got one a couple rooms ago. Like right before I climbed the factory. But I guess the sheer amount of scanning I did a minute ago, crossed with all the platforming and powering on I just did, would encourage them to give me a save point so I then don't have to do all of that shit again if I die in this boss fight. If it is one. It gave me a new gun and a save point, so I have reasons to think that just maybe... Oh. New zone? Access to control tower granted. Please step inside the elevator. Oh, looks like it's a normal elevator, not a zone transitioning one. But that's the tower. So maybe I can collapse this tower at some point. Whoop. Hey. Done with you. Are we escalating? I know they are, because they have a jetpack. Oh, they're flying. And they look weird. Flying pirate. We saw these before at the lake. Yeah. Flying pirates are extremely agile in the air, but the heat signatures of their packs can be tracked with thermal imaging. We keep getting mentions to these imaging systems. I don't have any other visors yet, though. While their missiles are extremely potent, their jetpacks can be even more so. If the pack fails, they'll make a suicide strike. Uh-oh. They didn't really give me advice on how to attack them. I guess I'll just have at them. Ugh! How do I escape that? Boom! Super missile just deletes them from existence. Very useful. Oh, hello. Get away. They can't suicide strike if they cease to exist. Zip. Delete. 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 I think I want to get up there. You hiding anything cool in here? I can't see shit. I have truth and strength, Elder. Invaders have claimed Phendrana as their own. A tower sits atop their fortress. Collapse it to reveal a chamber where the artifact of Elder is held. So collapse this tower, probably. But where? Probably need to finish my main objective first, right? Seems like maybe only some of this stuff is destructible. Didn't I destroy one of these before? Was it you? Did I get turned around? Yep, this is the way I came from. Symmetrical room with purple doors, mixing me up. Access to Research Lab Aether granted. Bringing me back down on the other side. How do I collapse that tower, though? I don't really know. Maybe I have to finish the zone first. And get the power or whatever that might come at the end of this. You don't stand a chance against me now. Haha. Alright, come on, stealth guys, get me. Not this time? Metroids. I don't actually know what a Metroid is. I just know that's what it looks like. They must be important. The game's named after them.
Recorded to logbook.
Initial transfer of Metroids to Tallon IV research facilities has been completed. 3 were terminated in an accident at the landing site, but the others were pacified and transported safely. Initial phazon infusion testing is underway. We are eager to observe the effects of phazon on Metroids, especially their ability to absorb and process the energy given off by phazon sources, and early research suggests a considerable growth in power and size. Whether the creatures stay stable thereafter remains to be seen.
Recorded to logbook.
Metroid, energy-based parasitic predator. The dominant species of planet SR388. Metroids can suck the life force out of living things. A Metroid will latch into its prey and drain energy, growing larger as it does. The only way to shake an attached Metroid is to enter morph ball mode and lay a bomb. Oh, goody. No, thank you. No like. No like. No like. Cursor, come on. Okay. How do I actually fight it? Got it. Well. That was some fitting timing, wasn't it? Die. 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 Oop, there's more. You guys had, like, timing, didn't you? It's like you knew that was exactly when I was going to scan the Metroid.
She's gonna love this part when it happens. It's gonna be really dramatic.
Data tank 8118 contained contaminated beyond acceptable safety standards. Removal squad requested. Phazon infusion stage 6. Subject Metroid BR547997. Subject's mass is 180% of the previous phazon cycle. Increased dosage by 4%. Containment temperature stable at 3% centigrade, 3 degrees centigrade. Environmental diagnostics satisfactory. Internal organs of Metroid seem to be limited to nucleonic absorption cells and massive energy reservoirs. Metroid brain scan results in. Studies show accelerated activity in perennial lobe during hunting cycles at temperatures above 10 degrees centigrade. The hooked mandibles of the Metroid penetrate the skin of its prey and siphon pure life force energy. Metroid containment fields appear 100% effective after adjustments. Temperatures below 10 degrees centigrade will render Metroids docile.
Recorded to logbook.
The reconstruction of Geoform 187, codenamed Ridley, was recently completed. After his defeat in Zabiz, Command ordered a number of metagenic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was painful, but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicate a drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive capability. Cybernetic modules and armor plating have been added as well. We believe our creation, now called Meta-Ridley, will become the mainstay of our security force, a job he will certainly relish. So Metroid, the series, got a makeover when it came into 3D, but so did Ridley, in a more literal sense. They became a new creature, changed since we last saw them, which I haven't, but you know. Directive. In the event of a Metroid attack, repel creature with missiles set to maximum concussion. So hit him with missiles. Preferably the super missile they taught me how to do, I guess. All guards must use ice containment gear when transporting Metroids. This includes sedated specimens and those pronounced dead. Even if they're dead, they need to use ice gear. So if I bring ice gear, I can significantly slow them down. As energy-based creatures, Metroids show immediate mass increase upon energy absorption. Confidence is high regarding phazon applications. We know enough about phazon now to begin combining it with space pirate DNA. They even call it space pirates, that's just what they're called as a people. The code name for this venture will be Project Helix. Preliminary studies indicate the phazon infusion should produce radical new pirate genomes. Benevolent mutation levels are high in current test subjects. Phazon madness is a concern, but refinements in the infusion process should reduce or neutralize the odds of mental degradation. So there's a current, so they're powering people up. But there's a concern that the very process of doing so can end their mind to an extent. Hello, creepy bodies and stuff. All this organic material just kind of hanging out in the middle. It's almost incidental with the density of other things around here. Dead. Are you guys all hulked out on this stuff? Is that why you're kind of dumb? Hunter Metroid is showing signs of increased instability and heightened immunity to cold damping fields. Uh-oh. Motion near Hunter Metroid. Okay, that's on purpose then. Metroid Dug appears to trigger psychotic episodes. Personnel are to stay at least 3 meters away from stasis tank. Oh. I'm about to have a boss fight with this thing when I get too close to its tank, huh? Hi there. I haven't scanned you before? Space pirate, sentient aggressor species, well trained in weapons and melee combat. Oh, it's using a gun, so it's not a stealth guy. Space pirates wield galvanic accelerator cannons and forearm-mounted scythes in combat. These species seeks to become the dominant force in the galaxy, and their technology may help them realize this goal. Ruthless and amoral, the pirates care little for the cost of their ambition. Only the results matter. And they take these very seriously. Ah! Eh? Die. Die.
That'll show them.
The music's quieted down so I can take a look around. Okay. Are you the ones that come after me because if I approach too closely? Ooh, I want that. Yes, I do. More scanning.
Recorded to logbook.
Metroid dissection continues to provide more questions than answers. Our research teams have isolated the energy conduits that run from the invasive twin mandibles to the energy core in the creature's quadruparite nucleus, but the manner in which a Metroid actually extracts the life force from its prey remains an utter mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any other vital fluids, and yet the Metroid extracts energy. Identifying this energy is our central problem. It takes no physical form, and yet without it, the victim dies. We will continue to research this matter, as the isolation of this life-giving essence could be the key to our ascendance. Quarantine specimen exhibits highly aggressive behavior. Its body structure, composed of phazon ore, appears nearly invulnerable. This has rendered our efforts to train and discipline subject useless. East Quarantine Cave has been secured. Project Titan suspended indefinitely. Some big thing I bet I have to fight soon.
Recorded to logbook.
Studies of Metroid biology continue, though with limited progress. It seems likely that we will be much more successful using the Metroids for our means rather than trying to reproduce their powers. If they could be adequately tamed, we would have no need for a proper understanding of their metabolism. A small force of disciplined Metroids could wipe out entire armies, and once we find a way to shield them from cold containment weapons, they will be invincible. Furthermore, if we could harvest the energy they've consumed, we'd have a near limitless source of power at our disposal. 50% of logbook downloaded. Damn. But I only have done 29% of items. My gut reaction was to be like, wow, are we halfway through the game already? That seems almost quick. Like almost short for really any Nintendo game. Because I kind of expect this to be vaguely Zelda-like in its length. Maybe not quite that long, but like maybe half as long. Not like racing through a 2D Mario necessarily. But then I think, like, I'm scanning so much stuff right now. I think there's just a handful of locations that have a huge density of logbook entries. And that the item progress is a better indicator of my progress to some extent. Because there's just so many scannable objects densely packed into one location. Just like this is, I think this is even more than there was at the beginning of the game. Because the first zone was full of the stuff too. I would like to increase my energy, yes. The stasis pods are contaminated with radiation and other stuff. The tank holds the remains of experiment 7526, conversion of elite pirate unsuccessful. Oh, they tried to convert one of those huge guys, didn't they, that we saw in the first area? Right, we're still waiting for the idea that we'll see one of those sooner or later, won't we? There's the elevator. Metroids infused with phazon strain vertigo are thriving. We feel they could be class 1 energy harvesters if proper submission measures are employed. Yeah, that goes somewhere. Main research facility located. Yeah, I get it, game. I'm just scanning all your shit. Unnecessary hint. Anyway, die, Metroid. You don't belong in this world. Oof. Oh wait, I gotta just switch. No, that's not how I do it. Oof. Delete. I'm really having trouble keeping plus, minus, 1, and 2 straight. Not only because it's a really weird controller, the Wiimote is just weird if you're used to any other controller ever made. The Wiimote is like an alien creature. But also, 1, 2, plus, and minus are just weird fucking buttons as somebody who doesn't have a long history of Nintendo games. Especially since whenever I play games on Switch and plus and minus come up, I just kind of artificially replace them with select and start in my head. Even though select is also a button that hasn't been on controllers for a while because it's back, and it's back on Xbox, and on the PS4 it's gone, and there isn't a select button at all. There's a share button, which, pff, get out of here. You could add a share button, but having it replace select was just kind of mind-breaking for a while. Dead. I killed them all. Sorry about that. Have I scanned you before? God, I cannot keep this straight today. You're new, and also you went through the floor, which is rude.
Recorded to logbook.
Ice beetle. Burrowing insect with a ice-reinforced carapace reversed to heat. This member of the beetle family is adapted to life in the sub-zero temperatures and the Phendrana drifts, growing a thick ice shell over its entire body. The ice is extremely resilient, providing the ice beetle with extra protection and augmented digging abilities. Die. Done with your shit, dude. This place looks a little ominous. But wait, there's more! Well, this is where all of my upgrades I've gotten to my missile collection come in handy. I'm using them now, firing them off 5 at a time, which is an entire upgrade's worth. Nope. that one's not coming out that way. Central tank control circuit connection terminated. Ooh. That's a new visor, clearly. Testing of thermal imaging software complete. Commence download to tactical visor prototype for field testing. There's gotta be something like ominous about how the fact, like these space pirates have to constantly deal with like the bounty hunter coming after them all the time, and that bounty hunter, and then like they have entire facilities dedicated to like a single device that's like conspicuously matches the bounty hunter's equipment. Like, she's gonna come in here, isn't she, and kill us all for this thing. The unit supplies power to the containment force field at the bottom of the room. Ah! I'm under attack. Central tank auxiliary circuit connection terminated. Don't shoot me. Thermal imaging software exceeded initial expectations. Combat applications are being evaluated by command field testing. Use a prototype visors by security personnel approved. Rude. Stop it. Stop it. Attacking me is rude. So don't. Or I'll come after you. And win. It's not a very good plan. Doesn't work that way. Thermal visor interfaces will be set to quarantine area. These visors will be useful for any personnel involved in transport of unstable test subjects there. Are there gonna be like dark areas I can't see in or something without a visor? Central tank main circuit connection terminated. What does it do? The thermal visor acquired. Press minus then point to the visor. I should actually double check what that said. Oh, here comes the invisible dudes. All right, now I can extra see you guys. So this is gonna be bad news for you. You're more visible than ever before, and yet now I'm missing more than before. Good job, me. Because my lock-ons was like kind of shutting down, wasn't it? Yeah. What? Wait. Oh wait. I wasn't using the beam I thought I was using, and I couldn't tell the difference because the colors are all gone. There we go. Game's beeping at me. Oh, powers went out.
Recorded to logbook.
Large energy replenishes 20 units of energy. Right, every iteration of different pickup also needs to be scanned.
For completionism.
Inform command that thermal visor tests will begin soon. Abnormal heat traces are represented as red when looking through the thermal imaging spectrum. Yeah, this entire area is completely dark inside. You can't see shit. It's really funny they had the thought to cut the power at the exact moment I picked up the thing that lets me see in the dark. I guess no one's accusing the space pirates of being smart.